Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about something that's been a big controversy within the autistic community and something that I think is majorly misunderstood. And that would be ABA therapy. I am actually in the process of training to become an ABA therapist. And for people who don't know what ABA is, it's basically kind of based in cognitive behavioral type therapy, operant conditioning. It's specifically designed for young autistic children, a lot of whom are more severely affected by autism, although it does apply to high functioning autistic people as well. Now, the neurodiversity movement has labeled this practice as abuse. And I think that's because there's a lot of misconceptions about what ABA specifically is. First of all, there is no punishment used, and there are no restraints used. The company I'm working for has made it very, very clear that they do not use punishments or restraints of any kind. Everything is reward, everything is play therapy, everything is very nicely executed, and there's no blaming of the kid. There's no telling them not to do something. And I've really looked into the argument that ABA is abuse, and I really can't find anything that suggests that it is. The only thing that I was hearing that was complaining from the neurodiversity community that's a real reason why they think it's abuse is that it's training people to not display autistic behavior, and that's somehow on par with wanting to get rid of autism, which I don't see it that way, and I don't think a lot of ABA practitioners see it that way. And I think a lot of those arguments are instilled in the misconception that autism is not a disability, that it's just a different way of being, and that anything that's against autistic behavior is stifling this different way of being. First of all, you guys know my opinion on this. I do think autism is a disability, but there's nothing wrong with having a disability. This whole defensiveness over autism being a disability and claiming that it's not really seems to be rooted in the idea that having a disability is shameful, which it's not. It's perfectly fine to have a disability. So, in conclusion, I do not think ABA is abuse. There is nothing to suggest, especially with the company I work for, that it has abusive practices. I don't see what this double standard is where, if you say if somebody is blind and they get I believe it's called like an ocular implant, like it's like a cochlear implant but for sight. But if they get something to help them see, that's not considered abuse. That's not considered a bad thing. But somehow when it's a mental disability, it's like all of a sudden like, oh my God, you're abusing someone for trying to get them to reduce behaviors that really have an impact on their life. And keep in mind, a lot of these kids are nonverbal. A lot of these kids are pretty severely affected, and they have things like self-injurious behavior. So, of course you'd want to get rid of that behavior, of course, in the nicest way possible, but I just don't understand this whole autism is not a disability argument, honestly. So that was my thoughts on that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.